Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Speak Up with Mopriya. I hope all of you are doing wonderful and putting in a lot of effort in improving your spoken English and communication skills. In today's video, I want to talk to you all about a very common problem that all of us face from time to time. Most of the time, a lot of my students ask me questions about this problem and how to tackle them. I am no expert. However, like all of you, I have also undergone this issue and I have tried to find out ways that works for me to come out of it. And very recently, one of my students asked me to make a video on this topic. So I thought, why not try and put down together the things that I know or the things that I follow in order to come out of this problem. So, in today's video, we are going to talk about the huge issue of procrastination that all of us suffer from time to time, and we can't figure out how to really come out of it. So, let me put together the things that I understand about procrastination and how I try and come out of my phases of procrastination. Before we get to the topic, if you have still not subscribed to the channel, this is the time. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for that. But please do share these videos with your friends and family because spreading knowledge can always help someone somewhere. All right, so now let us get started. The first thing we need to understand is what is procrastination? For the ones who have never heard of this word, wonderful that you stumbled upon this video because you will learn a new word, but you will be able to relate with it because I'm sure you have also faced this problem sometime in your life. So let us get started by understanding what is procrastination. Can you think about a time when you have been given a task by someone, like finishing a project or working on a homework, or you have given yourself a timeline that I'm going to clean my room by Sunday, and you have failed to do that? Although there was no specific reason, you were free, you had that time, but you spent it on scrolling your phone or just lazing around on bed, and you did not choose to do that work. So, whenever you are delaying a task, which you can do, but you are not doing because you don't want to do it, not because of any other reason, that act of delaying a task is called procrastination in English. I am sure now all of you can relate to that because all of us do that from time to time. But it is important to understand that building a habit of procrastination can hugely impact your professional as well as your personal lives. You can see marriages getting hampered because either the husband or the wife starts procrastinating on important tasks or small tasks. You can often see people losing their job, losing their promotion, losing their chance to grow in life, students failing in their exam because they procrastinated over the studies. And there are, of course, times when you lose out on your self development because you have procrastinated way too much. To be honest, I am guilty of it from time to time. However, after reading a lot about it and after doing my research, I could actually figure out some of the reasons why we procrastinate, and understanding the reasons helped me get myself on track. But let me tell you a little story about my procrastination and how it impacted me. After I got married last year, I had left my job and I thought that I will do something on my own. I started training students, and after a while, my students started telling me that, ma'am, why don't you start your own YouTube channel? That's when I thought that, okay, why not? Let us give it a try. I created the channel back in March of 2024. However, I thought that I'm going to make videos, and how difficult is it going to be to make a 30 seconds reel or a 5 minutes video? I was having conversations with people over and over, but somehow I kept on delaying the act of making the video and posting it on YouTube. It was only in the month of August that I gave myself a deadline that I am going to post videos regularly for the next 1 month, and I want to see how it goes. I gave myself a clear deadline. And when I did that, to my surprise, within 4 weeks of putting the videos regularly, my channel got monetized. Now imagine, I procrastinated from the month of March till August. And when I finally put in my efforts, I got the result within just 4 weeks. This really got me thinking, and I did a little bit of research on procrastination, why it happens, and how is it that we can overcome it. And after all my research, I just gathered some information that I resonated with, and that's what I want to share with all of you today. Now, there are a few reasons that I understood that leads to procrastination. Let me discuss them with you one by one. The number one reason of procrastination within people are our emotions. More often than not, having negative emotions in our mind can lead to procrastination because we do not get any other way to cope with those emotions or address those emotions or get them out from our systems. So often, when you have fear, anxiety, nervousness, low self esteem, or resentment about something or someone, or you're just bored or frustrated and you are angry at somebody, or maybe you are going through some sort of insecurity or fear in your life, that can lead to procrastination of other important and unimportant tasks in your life. Another very common reason that I came across and I could resonate because I have seen it in a lot of my students is the lack of belief in themselves. Most of the time, I see people saying that I am not good at this, or I don't know how to do this, or I will not be able to do this. These kind of thoughts or negative self beliefs that we set up can often lead us to procrastination, and we keep delaying the tasks that we are supposed to do. Another main reason of procrastination is the kind of distractions that we have in our life these days. Now, these distractions can be anything. It can be a gadget, it can be your thoughts, it can be people. However, when we cannot draw a particular line to keep the distractions away from our life, that leads to long term procrastination. For me, I can resonate. This was one of the main reasons why I kept delaying the ideas or the tasks that I was supposed to execute. So, if you are procrastinating about your tasks, ask yourself, how much time are you spending on distractions like your gadgets? How much time are you scrolling through social media? How much time are you just sitting down and thinking about stuff unnecessarily that is not adding value to your life? Or how much time are you investing in people who really do not matter to you? Let's talk about another reason why people procrastinate. It is when somebody finds a task to be unpleasant. For example, your boss has asked you to make a report and you are really not interested in making that report. That can also lead to procrastination, wherein you will try and delay that tasks as much as you can. If I give my example, I am someone who hates folding clothes. So every time my clothes have dried out, I will let them sit in the balcony and be on the drying stand for about 1.5 day, just because I am procrastinating and I'm thinking that, okay, it's not that important. I don't like doing it. So, let it just sit there. But that is again another form of procrastination. And then there is one more reason which I found to be absolutely true in my case. And it happens with a lot of people. When I speak to a lot of people around me, I understand that, this is a real reason for procrastination. And that is perfectionism. When you want to do something that is flawless, when you want to do something that is absolutely to your liking, you tend to procrastinate a lot because you are finding out faults in everything that you are doing, and you are telling yourself that, oh, this is not perfect, I'm not ready yet, I need to be perfect. But actually that is not the case. I did it to myself. I kept on thinking that, okay, I'll make videos when I can make perfect videos, but I failed to realize that I will not be able to make perfect videos unless I get into that habit of making videos. It's only practice that can make somebody perfect. So these were the few reasons that I found out or I understood in my journey of overcoming procrastination. And I hope all of you will also be able to relate to a few of these here and there. Now, let me share what are the things that I did to overcome my procrastination. A few months ago, my husband saw a podcast and then he shared something which really clicked with me. He said that, in the podcast, they were talking about the fact that when people procrastinate, they are letting their mind rule their life instead of them telling their mind what is it that needs to be done. And that was so beautiful. When I thought about it, I realized that yes, my mind is making 1,000 reasons to not do the tasks that I'm supposed to do. But instead, shouldn't this be the other way around? Shouldn't I be deciding what are the things that I need to do and telling my mind that, hey, you better be ready and get on with the task? So, what helped me was to first of all create the right kind of mindset. That is the base of doing whatever you want to do in life. That is having the right kind of mindset. When I created my mindset, then I started with planning my tasks. Then I started with writing down my goals clearly on my diary. I gave myself deadlines and I told myself that I need to finish the task within the deadline. What really worked for me was breaking down my larger goal into smaller goals so that I can see everyday progress. And that is what kept me growing. So, what I used to do initially was I would take my diary at the start of every day and I'll list down the tasks that I wanted to accomplish in that day. Every time I used to finish a task, I would just put a tick mark beside that task. And that really gave me a sense of achievement. Similarly, you all can try and see what works for you. There will be a lot of experiment involved. There will be a lot of times you will feel that, okay, this is working for me, that is not working for me. But the end goal needs to be that you need to be focused on what is it that you want to achieve. The other thing that really worked for me was that I kept telling myself that, no matter if you are failing once or twice, it's okay. Do not judge yourself at every step of the way. So I stopped the self judgment. The moment I stopped my self judgment, it really helped me in having that belief that I can do it. And that is what again kept me going. And then the next and the biggest task was to get rid of my distractions. I constantly told myself that I can't have any distractions around me when I'm working. I gave myself specific work hours during the day and hours for entertainment. So, the first thing I did was I turned off all the notifications of my phone. So, those were the few things I did to break the habit of procrastination. My only suggestion to all of you would be to understand yourself, spend time with yourself to understand why you are procrastinating, and then plan your journey. Set your mindset right. Make it clear to yourself why is it that doing those tasks are important for you and how is it that they are going to impact your life in a positive way. When you have the why clear, it will become easy for all of you to chalk out the plan towards your journey of success. I hope this video and everything that I have experienced is going to help you in some way or the other. If you have any other questions, you can definitely put them in the comment section. And if you want to consult with me on a one on one basis, you can check the description box for my contact details. I wish all of you good luck with your journey towards success. Keep being determined, keep working hard, and I will see you soon in another video. Till then, take care of yourselves and bye.